So what time do you have?
I have 6:08 at this point.
Thank you.
So this is the Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. Shutesbury Cemetery Commissioners meeting. Present is Susan Millinger and Walter Tibbetts. Um, Still waiting to see if Dina will show up. Um, So if we can go through on the agenda, number one is review and approve the minutes of the November 18th, 2025 meeting. I did just read through them and yeah, pretty simple and straightforward. And I don't see any changes or any corrections or omissions in that, as far as I know.
Okay, thank you. The only thing I just realized is that approved at the meeting is,
Oh, yeah, it's
I mean, it shouldn't be there. I should have draft all over the place, and which I
right.
obviously didn't. And so I'll correct that
Yeah,
because
approved
we
approved
approved.
at the December 17th meeting is what
Yes,
that should say. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. And they hadn't been approved yet in the draft.
No, no,
No,
that's okay.
I'll make those changes.
Good. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything else. So I'll make the motion that we accept the minutes as amended.
And I'll second it.
Okay, and I guess we'll officially do a roll call vote. So Susan
Aye.
and Walter, I also. So those are approved. Okay. Next, I have the CPA grant project updates. Basically the closeout report for the last um, project and the closeout report for the present project.
Yeah.
I met with um, Tamara last week. I'm not sure if it was Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday. And she hand delivered two, grab it here, hardbound copies of the report. And
Oh,
it's a
wow.
very nice hardbound copy with photographs and of all the different headstones that were before and after pictures and every all the information for them. I did ask her to um, send an electronic version. That way, it's easier for us to get pictures off, and we have it stored on the hard drive then also.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it this incorporates both phases. This last one and the one from
24
I guess it was 24. Yeah. Yep.
FY.
Sometimes I start getting confused with fiscal years and calendar years
Oh,
and
boy. I do
when
all
they,
the time.
especially when you're going back a couple of years. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that was a fiscal year 24 grant. Yeah. So this has all of them in there. I believe all 43 stones.
Okay, good. So shall we just
Some of them are
submit
pretty
those?
amazing of what they were like and what they look like now. So she's
Yeah.
done some fabulous work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had already picked out from the ones that you sent on that I
Right.
thought would be good, that I have ready access to.
Right. Yeah. We don't have access to all of them yet.
I
So
don't. And I was going to attach those lists of people of the gravestone she worked with,
yeah.
but I don't have one for the last phase of this fall.
Right. That's yeah. And actually she only supplied the entire book. She didn't supply another list of what she did just this fall. The second part. She supplied them for the first bill, but not for the second bill. So
Well, I think she supplied the first lot she did, but
yeah.
the rest, the remainder.
Right.
So, what should we do? Should we just just turn in her report since she sent us two copies with a page attached that might be us talking about thanking CPC for the grant?
Um, I don't know what they really require for a report. So, I mean, what you wrote here is pretty good. If we could, I mean, I suppose I could take all the stones that are in the book here and, look at what was done before and by process of elimination come up with a list of the last amount of stones, what the names were on those, and we could include them.
That seems like
And
a
we could
lot.
reference this book. I mean, I don't know if they would like to have a copy of it or not. I'd like to, I wouldn't want to give it up if they weren't going to use it and it just went on a shelf and eventually got thrown out in a couple of years. But if they would like it, we could supply them with one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hate for you to have to do that, Walter. That's kind of a pain.
Well, it's either me or you, unless she gives us a list. Um, I mean, she has been apparently very, very busy, even right up till now she was down in Virginia doing some work. I think she was going to be heading back down there soon again. So, um, I could try to remind her that we need the electronic version and hopefully that would have the list in it. But,
Yeah.
that's other than, relying on her to get that to us, that would be the easiest way is just go through the list of the names that we have that have already been done and see, well, what's left.
Right.
And
And it would be like eight, I think, probably 8 or 9 stones. You know
okay.
what we could do, Walter? The absolute easiest would be to submit what I've done with whatever changes you and Dina want. And instead of giving the lists the way I've tried to do,
Hmm.
give them a copy of her book and say the lists are,
Yeah, here it is for both of them. Sure.
yeah.
We could do
Then
that.
you feel comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I think so. Sure. And just, if we can just let them know that if they don't want that list, that we would like it back to keep for our records.
Yes. I mean,
Sure.
we could even just give the lists that I have but it's, and say I don't think it seems too good that we don't have the last of the four.
No. And that it shouldn't take me that long. If I just take the two lists or the three lists that we have and go through them and go through the book and just say, okay, this is here. Yep, that's on that list. Yep, that's on that list. No, it's not. Okay, write that name down.
Well, you know what? In the list she gives us the numbers in the overall 43.
Hmm. That's if she put these in the same order.
I think she did. I think she gave the lists from the main list.
Right. And
The
as
numbers
long
are
as
from the
as
main.
long as she put these in the book in the same order that they were listed.
Well, I think she's been good about keeping those numbers. So
Right.
I suspect she would keep the numbers. You could just check for a couple and see if she did it.
Sure. Yeah, I can go through that. And if so, then some of the last ones would be the ones that she did in the end. So
Yes, except I think she put them in. Well, my bet is that she's got them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order.
yeah. Well, I'll take a look and see.
Okay.
But I can do that and get you that right away. I could even do it tonight, even. That way it's done. I don't get distracted and with the holidays coming up.
Yeah, what holidays? I figure I'm doing my Christmas planning from the 22nd on.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing much for Christmas this year myself, so uh
No, that's
short
okay.
of working. All right. Yeah, so I don't see any additions or changes needed in your reports, I don't think. I mean, I don't know how elaborate they want to get. I mean, these are fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
This is the work done. This is what we did. These are the things that were kind of done through. And then you included, from the annual report on the back, what that description. So I think those are pretty good. I don't think they're looking for, 27 8x10 color glossy photos, but because there has been no real guidelines on the report itself.
No, they haven't complained about the reports we've given them in the past.
Right. No.
Of course,
So
they
this
have
should
a
be
new
good.
chair now.
Yeah.
Mateo was happy with what we sent them. I suspect most people would be because he's
Yeah.
rigorous.
Oh, he's not the chair anymore?
No,
Oh, I didn't know that.
he's the land use clerk now, and I'm not
Yes.
that would
Yep.
be compatible with being committee chair. Maybe it
Hmm.
would be, but there's a woman whose name I didn't recognize, who's the chair now.
Huh. Okay. I'll have to look at that and see. No, that should be fine. I looked at them, read through them. I think they're pretty straightforward. I mean, I don't know, you know, what what else they'd expect.
No, and if we include a copy of their report for them to look at if they want
Right.
to.
Right. Sure. That would that would be good. So I can get you the printed copy. If I do the names tonight, get a list of the names tonight, I can do you want me to just drop them off at your place on my way into work or
You can
come?
stick them in our box.
Oh, yeah, it's town hall. I'll just put them in the town hall box. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Okay. I will do that.
And if I know you're going to do it, I need to go up there tomorrow anyway.
Okay. All right. I will do that and get them to you,
Thank you.
drop them off there.
Okay.
All right. On those, the last thing that needs to be addressed is I did get her, she did leave an invoice, which I
Yeah.
was going to process over the weekend, but came up with a little bit of a problem that I want to talk to you and Dina, or just you in this case. Um, the balance was $6,000, which is what we expected it to be. There is 3,500 left in the grant account.
Oh.
It was 9,000. We spent 5,500. So it's 3,500 and we had matching funds of $2,500. 1,000 was supposed to come from Cemetery Commission. We were going to use some of our own money.
Mhm.
Then there was $1,000 from the Friends. I think that was the Friends of the Historical Commission, and then 500 from the Historical Commission. The problem was when they make say they're going to put that kind of money into our grant, they're supposed to let the treasurer know with a letter and or transferring that money or a check if they don't have a town account, like if the Friends have a separate account.
Mhm.
And none of that was done. So Gail never saw a letter. She never saw a check. Nothing came from Ryan to let her know. So at this point, to pay the bill, we're going to have to take the money out of our accounts, either some of it out of the operating and the rest of the expendable trust, or part from either one, and then go back to both the Historical Commission and the Friends and say, you got a letter from both of them, correct?
No, we got a letter from the Historical Commission. I'm not
Okay.
sure we got a letter from the Friends because what we were doing was using money they gave us a couple of years ago.
All right. So, and what we had done is we had used that up. We actually had used that up for the ground penetrating radar and the electronic mapping.
Okay.
So I guess if we can get the 500 from the Historical Commission, and we'll just have to put up the other 2,000.
Yeah, 2000, is that what we're missing?
Yeah. Yep. So I'll have to take it out, the 2,500 out of our funds right now to pay the bill so she gets paid.
Okay.
And then we'll have to ask the historical commission to notify her, give her the letter, or notify her that that $500 was supposed to go into an account for a gift account for us.
Yeah, we ought to be able to get that from the Historical Commission.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. It's just a matter of, I don't know if they didn't know that they were supposed to do it that way, or if they just forgot, or what. But we got the letter, but the funds were never transferred over into a gift account
Oh,
for us to use.
oh, okay. Now, I, I could be wrong about these. I don't think that the Friends really are existing right now.
No, I don't think so. That's why they gave us as much as they did. They gave us the
Exactly.
$3,000. Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't remember whether we had a, a letter from Joan Hanson for these most recent grants. I have a sort of memory of writing to ask her about it, but it could be from a couple of years ago, that memory.
Right. Okay. All right.
But I will look and I might drop Joan a note. I'll look.
Okay. Yeah. You know, my recall is that they kind of disbanded
Yep,
and dispersed the money,
yep.
and we ended up using that up. Um, so we had so many projects going on last year that were expensive projects. We went through a bit of money, um, but the I remember the historical commission did say that they could afford $500 and did write a letter to that extent, which went in with
Yeah,
the grant application.
yes.
So we do need to contact them. I can contact them and I'll find out who the head chair is now and make sure that that actually gets done.
Okay.
And we'll just what was put down as a matching grant from the Friends will just matching funds from Cemetery Commission at this point.
Mm. Yeah,
So I guess
really,
I
it is kind of a sort of a vague, confusing point because they gave us the money a couple of years ago for us to.
right, right.
So in a sense, it had become our money.
Yes, yes, and it hadn't, but the thing is we had ended up using it
Yeah.
all up. I think we that wasn't finalized when we went for the grant. So, there was so many things in the wash of, what did we vote to take what out of what? And I know at the end I had to go through when I was paying those bills is go back and look at the minutes and say, what did we vote to take from what?
Yeah.
And we had voted to use the $3,000. I think that's in this pile here.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we voted on May 15th, 2024 to allocate $7,250 of the expendable trust fund and $3,000 from the Friends of the Historical Commission gift fund, and then the $5,000 retainer was on an anonymous donation.
Okay.
We only 5,500 will be needed from the expendable trust fund, leaving a balance of 3,000. So we were going to use 7,250 and we only used 5,500. Um, and there's probably where we were thinking of leaving some for another project, but again, with everything that was going on,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to keep track, but that's what we had voted to use.
Yeah.
Um, So we're putting it either into this project or the last project, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, I don't think it does really matter.
No. The other thing as I would say is with the historical commission, because they did write a letter saying they would, that we should remind them of that so we can get that $500. So do you, I mean, for the preference of using this money, the $2,000 that we are putting up, um, would you be okay with taking like 500 out of the operating, which we have, let's see, presently, did I put that in? Oh, no, I didn't print that page out. But typically we haven't, last couple of years, we haven't been using all of that operating money. Last year we left quite a bit there. So I would propose that we use 500 out of our operating and for now take the 2,000 out of the expendable trust, which 500 of that would be reimbursed back into that trust.
Okay. What's the status of our expendable trust right now?
I think I have that right here. I have $10,200.70.
Well, 2,000 is only a fifth of that. That's not bad.
Right.
And
You know,
people
that
buy
gets
lots.
right. Yeah. So I mean, we have a number of people that were looking at buying lots that never completed their process this fall. So I'm sure that they'll be looking at it in the spring and hopefully it won't take long to replenish that.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And 500, we'll take 2,000 out of it now, but 500 will be going back in. So it's basically only taking,
1,500.
1,500 out. I guess to do that properly, I will make a motion that we will, to cover the $2,500 left to pay the bill to Historic Gravestone Services, that will take $500 out of our operating and $2,000 out of the expendable trust fund to be reimbursed by $500 when the Historical Commission um, gets that money transferred over.
Yep. Okay, I'll do the best I can to get that language in, but I think
As long as it's close, yeah.
yeah.
All right, and then I guess you have to second it because I can't second
Oh,
my own motion.
sorry. Second.
Oh, okay. Um, any further questions or discussions on that?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll do the roll call vote. Tibbetts, aye.
Millinger, I.
Okay, very good. That way I can process that through. I called Gail on Tuesday and talked to her on the phone a little bit about this and she looked back and said, "No, I have nothing. I have nothing." Um, and then I wanted to make sure that if we did go ahead and pay it and got them to, give her the letter that she can't put it right into the account. What she'll have to do is create the gift account, move it into the gift account, and then take it from the gift account and then reimburse the expendable trust fund for
Got it.
tracking it.
Gotcha.
But it can be done. So,
The ways of accountants are amazing.
yep. Well, it's all tracking the money to make sure it
Yeah.
goes in the right place.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will, just a recap, I will get the list of names that are left for you and put that in the hard copy of the report from tomorrow in the cemetery box so you can pick up tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you very much, Walter.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for all you do. Makes my job easier.
Oh, good. I'm
All
glad.
right. Then next on the agenda is the fiscal year 25 year-end report, which you did send back out. I looked at that. Did I?
Yeah,
Maybe if I
it's that
put,
funny copy of a copy of a copy.
hmm.
Did you see? Did you get? It was. I made very small. They were sort of editorial revisions.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I put that in
I'm sorry. I
that.
meant to send it again to everybody, and I forgot that I was going to. I was so happy I got the minutes finished and the two draft reports that I totally forgot about another version of the annual report.
Yeah, let me just. I don't want to code it. I just want to. Let's see. Oh, that was the grant application. All right, I didn't put it in docs yet. So, um, and I did read through it, and the only thing I know that we wanted to check, and I know I didn't pay that much attention to it, was the lot sales. Remember, we had a few.
Yep,
You did correct that, right?
I tried to.
Okay.
I know I reduced it considerably because I had put in some possibilities as though they had actually happened.
Right. Let me just go to the email for just a second and look at that. Mm. Yeah, yeah, you did make those corrections, so that looks good. Yep. So everything I saw looked good then on it.
Okay, thanks. And I'll just pick a couple of tomorrow's photographs to attach.
Okay. All right. Yep. Then Brandon should be happy. Because he did send another email out reminding us that we
Yeah.
needed to get it in.
But they also changed the date to January 1st,
Yeah.
which was considerate, which suggests that we're not the only ones that didn't send it in from.
No, well, normally they don't even start asking for them until sometime in like March or something, which is way too late. But
Yeah.
then you're trying to remember back almost a year, so yeah,
Yeah, I think they're planning to ask us to have them in by the end of the summer.
yeah. Well, that wouldn't be bad. Getting it done right away while everything's fresh in your mind is a lot easier.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Mhm. Okay. So I don't know if we need to make a motion or approve that, but I will. I'll make a motion that we approve the fiscal year 25 year-end report as sent out.
Second.
Okay. I guess there's no further discussion, so I'll vote. We'll do a roll call vote. Tibbetts, yes.
Millinger, yes.
Okay, very good. All right. That's all I put on the agenda because I really wanted to, concentrate on that stuff, and I knew that wasn't much else really going on already at this point.
No,
So,
when you
uh,
look at the minutes, there's really nothing that looks like it needs to be done right now.
no, I mean, the wintertime things are really pretty slow. We're not selling lots. We're not doing maintenance. We're not doing anything else. We got the reports done. And really the only thing working on the agenda right now is just the guidelines,
Yes,
especially
exactly,
the Green Bureau guidelines. And,
exactly.
it's good to get them done, but they're not any pressure at this point to get them done. Um, so do
So
you have
hopefully
any?
I'll be able to get them done in January,
Yeah.
ready for the January meeting.
Okay. All right. So do you have any other unfinished business or unanticipated items that you have
No,
on
I don't.
mind? I do not either. So would we like to set a date for next month?
Yep.
we've been doing the Tuesdays, correct?
Yeah,
That work
that's
out
Virginia,
better?
right? She's got something on Wednesdays?
Yeah, I think so. So I will, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in at least a placeholder agenda and stuff in the and post the meeting early enough so there's no problem with that. I can always, adjust the agenda as we get closer, but um, that
You
way
know,
I
you
always get caught on these, I'm so used to Wednesday meetings. I can do them on Mondays. I really know I can do them a lot earlier, but just, life is going on and all of a sudden I'm sitting down doing it and go, oh, wait a minute, I can't do this. I can't do it till Wednesday.
you can set them up ahead on Zoom so that they serve as a placeholder, and town government just reminds us to do the agendas.
Right. Yeah, that's what I said I'm going to do is I'll set it up a Zoom meeting and post it on my town government for the date that we pick and the time and just redo the agenda.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But you can. I set it up probably accidentally for the whole year, so
Yeah, and that's good
I
if you
have to
have
go in.
if
I have
the
to go in
meetings are
and
on the same date all the time, the
yeah,
same Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever.
yeah. Third, we're the second Wednesday. Wait a second. Yes, the second Wednesday.
Right. Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So let's
Yeah, it's
see.
confusing for me to switch over from the third Wednesday to Tuesday because Wednesdays was my committee night.
Right. Yeah. So we'll have to see. I mean, I think she said after a certain point we could go, it would work to go back to Wednesdays. So,
Okay.
because I think they do work out better for everyone, to tell you the truth.
Yes, I agree.
So let's see. For now, let's see. January. The third Tuesday would be the 20th. Yeah, well, this is not the 16th. Um, yeah, so the January 20th, is that okay with you?
Yep.
All right. January 20th, 2026
Yeah, wow.
at 6 p.m. All right. Very good. All right. I guess I'll make the motion for adjournment of the meeting.
Okay, second.
All right. All in favor? Tibbetts, aye.
Millinger, aye.
Okay, very good. I will stop the recording now.